I was reflecting over the weekend, and I realized most people don't want a peaceful life. Most, maybe 4% at best, want a peaceful life. Maybe 4, maybe less than that. It may be, well, definitely a handful. Most people do not want a peaceful life. And even when they say they want it, they're lying, because they resist a peaceful life. And I noticed that most people, either they create situations in their own life, or they'll get with other people so that they can create situations in their lives. They don't want a peaceful life. People lie when they say they want a peaceful life. And they do everything they can to prevent it from happening. And then I noticed that most people love excitement. They love the pain of excitement. And so you got a world full of people out there who are helping you to create excitement in your life, and you love it. For example, I used to work for a company, and this company trained us to create situations so that we could get a raise or get the company get more money. So they trained us to create situations. For example, if we wanted our politicians to agree with us, they would train different people in that organization to go to this meeting and carry out certain acts. For example, they would train a couple of people to go into that meeting and sit close to the front, or sometimes to the back as possible, and then yell out and scream out, "You a baby killer," if they wanted to get a law passed about abortion. And the person going there wait till the meeting start, and nobody but the people that's been trained together know that these people sat up in certain places in the meeting to yell at the politician that you want to, you a baby killer. Abortion is wrong. Abortion is not wrong. Woman's right. And so they'll scream, and then they'll get up and walk out the meeting. And the police got them. And then the audience in the meeting didn't know that these people have been trained to do that. It's a laid out plan. And the audience get excited. And they get excited about this person screaming. They either like it or don't like it, but they get excited, not knowing that it was a setup. And then they would train some other people in the audience to accuse the politician or something. Scream out and accuse them, and real loud, and then get up and leave. And the people would scream. Y'all seen things like that, right? And the people would get up and leave, and the people don't know it's a whole setup, it's a plot for the company or somebody else to get an outcome. And then in your watching it, you take sides with it. You're either against the person that screamed about abortion, or you for the person that did it. You take sides, don't even know it's an act. It's been planned. And then if we had to go out protesting, they would train a couple of us to sit in front of the door of the company and lay out flat on the ground. And then the company owner is going to call the police and come and get you because you're in front of their business, right? But what you don't know is that while being hauled off, the people that have been hauled off are quite happy, because they know that down at the jail, the owner of the company sent a representative to bail you out right away. You're not going to jail. We're going to bail you out right away. But then all the other workers that work for different locations and companies, they're out there carrying picket signs and yelling and screaming and whatever they do. They don't know that the people laying in the door is a plot. You think, oh, those are brave people. They land out there on the ground. They're fighting for what is right. They're not. They're getting paid, and they've been trained to do it. But the poor people out there that carry the pink side, they have no clue. It's been a setup. I remember once I went down to the city council for something, one of those organizations, and they were doing something. I thought that we were going to go protest them. And in that meeting, I knew that I was going to get up in that meeting, yell and scream at the Martin really told me all the crazy people. It was either school board or city council. And I knew that I was going to yell and scream because I knew the media loved it. And then I knew that the police were going to come over because they were going to say, throw him out. And I was going to let them throw me out. And so that's exactly what happened. I started yelling, screaming, and they came over to take me out, and I let myself just fall out. I let myself fall out, and I knew that once I got at the door, I was going to get up. Because I wasn't going to jail because they wasn't waiting on me at the time, but I knew how it worked. And the media loved it. It was all over the media the next day because the media don't take photos of people who don't fall out, yell, and scream. And if you want attention for your cause, you fall out. And you get sympathy from one half of the group and other group hate you. And the people loved it. They love it. And that's how you are in your personal life. You don't want peace in your life. You love it when you're angry. I tell you, hey, don't be angry. Let anger go. There's never, ever a reason to be angry. What do? You hold on to your anger and you yell and curse at people and you feel a thrill from it. The husband and wife yelling, and they want a situation because situations give you a false idea that you're trying to repair something, you're trying to fix it. And you're not, you're just doing it for the thrill, and it doesn't solve the problem at all. Isn't that amazing? People, I was talking to some guy at the gym the other day, he's a producer, a musician producer, and I was asking him about his thoughts, or something he asked me about, and I said, did he create his own thoughts? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you create the bad one and the good one? Yeah. I said, so how do you do it? He could not tell me exactly how he did it, but he told me he does it because in life we need incidents in our life. We need situations to happen. We need a down so we can feel a up. We need a up so we can be a down. He was like, we need that in our life. And most people believe that too. Most people believe that they need up and down in life. And you have professional people that are teaching you that you need an up and a down. You need situations in your life. And your mind tells you that, and you get with people who will validate that for you. You pay counselors and others to tell you you need situations. God said you don't need a situation at all. You can have a peaceful life. You don't have to, people create situations by getting with other people and gossiping, or try to get revenge against someone, or whatever, right? You don't really want peace. You want situations. You want incidents in your life. And you're all through the day, you create a new incident. I'm bored. Let me come up with something. And you'll create something in your life when you can have peace. But most people do not love. I ask people all the time, do you love your misery? Yeah. Why? Because I'm human, they say. I'm a human being. I love that excitement of working things out, and nothing is getting worked out. People who love misery in their life, their situations are never worked out at all. It's just from one situation to another one, to another one, to another. And you don't have peace. Christ came that you might have peace. You're not supposed to have anger in your life. You're not supposed to worry about anything. You're not supposed to make a relationship work of any kind. You're not supposed to be working at life. You're supposed to live life and let life happen. You're supposed to have perfect peace, especially if you're a son or daughter of God. But you don't want perfect peace. If I told you in this room today, drop your anger right now and have perfect peace, you'll cuss me out. The first thing you would say, well, how? Oh, I can't do that. What would I do? There are people who literally believe that you need anger to protect yourself, that you need anger to take action, that you need to curse somebody out because they said something to you and your little ego was hurt, and now it's time to fight back. It's insane what's happening. I didn't know how much people love their misery. People love their misery. They love fighting. That's why they won't let it go, because they love it. If you didn't love it, you would let it go. And you can let it go. I counsel with people around the world, and everybody have the same problems and the same excuses. Different situations sometimes, but the same thing. And I counsel with men and women who are weak with other people. And I ask, well, why do you let somebody run over you like that? Why do you keep doing the same thing with those people? Well, I just thought everybody would like me, they say. I thought everybody liked me. Everybody kind of look out for one another, try to help each other. I like, this person love pain. Everybody like me. What if somebody running over you, and they keep running over you and running over you, and you still think everybody like you? Wouldn't you like being ran over? You could be perfect peace and never have one problem in life, but you really don't want it. Because if you want it, you will have it. You love it. You love my friend over there. He loved complaining about his anxiety. The one over there in the shirt, in case y'all wondering, with the trail on it. People who complain, they complain because it feels good. Even if it feels bad, it still feels good to them. Because they have an ear, someone listens to them complaining. And if you go along with it, they really love you. Yeah, I don't blame you. You should be mad. You should be this, you should be that. You don't want to be peace. You love your misery. If you didn't love misery, drop your anger. Drop arguing with people. Drop gossiping with people. Drop trying to get revenge. It's all an act. It's an act. It's not even real. It's an act. Isn't that amazing?